You are a researcher. You have probably spent hours making those conference graphic presentations and posters. The problem is not your research, it is the design work around it. Canva has added some powerful AI features that can revolutionize your way of working. In today's video, I'll show you Canva AI features that every researcher must know and exactly how to use them for presentations, for posters, as well as all kinds of academic designs. Let's begin. The first feature is to use magic design of Canva. You open Canva, create a custom design, and you select presentation. There are several formats for presentation. You can go for 16 by 9 or this aspect ratio. Once the presentation opens, open the left sidebar and go to magic design section and paste this prompt. Create a clean, modern academic presentation for a PhD seminar. Title: Artificial Intelligence in Literature Review. Use an ivory and teal color palette. Include sections for introduction, research gap, objectives, methodology, results, discussion, future work, and reference. Use minimal academic styling with placeholder charts and icons. Once you give this command, wait for it to generate the design. Choose the cleanest design. If you do not like it, ask it to regenerate. Once the design is ready, you can change the title, subtitle, images, add charts, and you are done. One thing to note over here is if you like the presentation and you just don't like the colors, you can go to the template section, can choose the style of the preferred presentation. So your presentation will take the fonts and colors of the presentation that you like. Notice that we are editing, we are not designing. Feature 2 is background remover. Upload your photo. Here I have taken my own thumbnail that I was supposed to use for one of the videos. You click on image and click on background remover or erase. It will remove the background in one click. You can then use this image to drag and drop to the start of the presentation if your photo is required, or in any academic design where your photo is required without a background. The next feature is magic write. For this, you have to open a custom design and you have to select document. Here I am selecting A4 size. Once the design is generated, you go to magic write, click over there, a command box will appear. If you want, you can also add files and references. Here I am not doing that. I am pasting a prompt over here. Write a 70-word conference speaker introduction for a PhD researcher working on artificial intelligence applications in higher education. You just paste this and wait for it to generate the result. You can select the text, rewrite, you can change the tone, you can shorten the text, you can do so much with this. Now you add one more prompt. Rewrite this presentation. Bullet intro into a concise version suitable for one PowerPoint slide. This is the paragraph that I want to shorten, and just wait for it till it converts it into a single sentence. If you want a large data set to be converted into a single sentence or two sentences, then this is a great way to do that. This is really cool way of working around with documents. The next feature is magic write. This is where I will show you how to convert one data set into multiples. Here I have uploaded a scientific paper which is available on the internet. You select the design, go to resize, and at the bottom you will find something transform into doc. Click on that and you can either type in a prompt or select from convert into presentation outline and wait for it to generate. It has generated an outline which can be inputted into a presentation. Now I will go back to the original slide. I will again go to transform into doc, and this time I will say convert into summary. If you can see, it has generated a summary out of the same document. I will go to the original document again and I will say convert into a project plan. If you are a senior researcher or a faculty and you want to generate a project plan based on a PDF, you want to apply for a grant and you want to generate a project plan, then just say convert into project plan, and it has actually delivered the project plan with timelines, feasibility, and all the specific parameters that is required for you to submit a grant proposal. If you can see over here, I had uploaded just one scientific PDF and it has generated into three different outputs outputs which are completely different from each other and which can be used for more than one purpose. The next feature is Magic Translate. So I'm going to the same document over here. You again click on resize, go right at the bottom, and there you will see translate. You can choose the tone and stuff like that. Language you need to choose, that is really important. Here I will go for Spanish. Once it has generated, you can clearly see the entire document has been automatically translated into Spanish. You can edit it, you can do whatever you want with it. You have a document which was originally in one language has been converted into another. The next stellar feature is Canva AI. You go to the home page and you click on Canva AI in left sidebar on home page. You input this prompt. It is to create a research conference poster using an ivory background and teal accent colors. You can change the colors however you want, and then I have mentioned the sections which the poster should include, and you click on generate. It has given so many templates. You can choose one of it. The moment you click on any one, it will open in a new page, and here you can edit all the sections including the charts, the heading, the text, everything. Entire poster gets done for you in a matter of a click. If you do not like the colors or you have problem with typography, then you can check different other styles in the template section in the left, the way I had shown for the first one, and you can choose to use their colors to your presentation. The next is not a feature, but it is something that I need to tell you. Canva has something called as Canva for Campus. If you search in Google, you will get it takes you to an eligibility page where the institution can register itself for it. Once it is done, all the students get it for free. Today's video is not sponsored by Canva, but I have been using it for so many years that I don't see many research scholars using it. One thing I do want to mention, none of these tools will make you a better researcher, but it will take away hours of work required for designing, for writing, for doing mundane tasks which you might probably use in your experiments. If you found today's video useful, then subscribe to this, because this is a part of my series on research AI in 5 minutes. I will be doing such tutorials every other week, and if you want to stay tuned to it, then you might consider joining the family. Which tool you want me to cover in my next video, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you till the next time.